December 1st, 1995. I slept and saw God's forge in frost. Its hearth was quelled, and as it cooled, so swooned the verdancy it kept above. In slumber it grew a thick winter skin, white as bed sheets. In their folds the waker dreamt, her breath as steam, her touch as hot as iron, forgotten in the fire. Oh, that this too solid flesh would melt, thaw, and resolve itself into a dew. Years in the past, I guess. Jade, answer. Glub, 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 glub. Oh no. Hey, take it easy. I'm not here to give you a hard time like my buddies have been. But you're a troll. That's what trolls do, even when they say they won't. Sometimes, especially if they say they won't. Okay then, you can be the judge of that. I won't be long. I've just come to say a couple things. First, none of this is really your fault. This is swimmingly obvious to everyone here who takes a glubbing moment to think about it rationally, which isn't many of us, but still. Okay, even though I still have no idea what you're talking about. I mean, your Lucis jumped right in there to save you. Just like mine did. Well, okay, mine was dead at the time, and she just kind of fell in, kind of drifted down like fish food, and pow! Glob glib sprite. Oh, she was so funny. What's a Lucis? It's a big old monster custodian you grow up with. Sheesh, how freaking stupid do you have to be to not know something like that? I'm joking, of course. I want to glub something else to you before you start playing, just to get the idea in your head. I'm Feferi, by the way. Abdicated Empress to be. Okay, Feferi, what is it? Soon I will go to sleep and speak to the gods. I will convince them to establish a series of stable dream bubbles where we can meet in our sleep. I don't understand. What's a dream bubble? You'll see. Ugh, Feferi, I thought you said you were going to stop using your typing quirk. Did I? When? I don't know. I'm sure I remember you said that. Jade, this is the first time we have talked, isn't it? Yeah, it is. I don't know what I was thinking. I just had a major case of deja vu. What's that? I felt like we already had this conversation. Actually, it still sort of feels that way. It's not going away. Well, maybe we did. Hey, by the way, what exactly are you doing there with that toy? You never did explain that to me. What do you mean I never explained it to you? If this is really the first time we talked, why would I have? Good point. Maybe I'm feeling it too. I have, what was it? Orca vu? But Fairy, that one was a stretch even by your fish punnery standards. Why do I know that you like to make fish puns? Actually, I do remember this conversation. It was in the past. But if it was in the past, then where am I now? In the future. Duh. So what's going on? I don't think I'm asleep, and I'm not on Prospect. Yes, you are asleep. But your dream self died, just like mine. Remember? Vaguely. Now you don't dream about Prospect. You have normal dreams. So this is a dream. It is a dream and a memory. It is the past, brought back to life by a witch. It's all those things. Although, we're getting off the script here. This is not how the conversation originally went, obviously. You were a lot less patient with me when I was just trying to encourage you. Sorry, I think I'm in the game now, right? Sure. Hey, why don't you tell me about this cool robot bunny you were making? Ooh, you were making. Typo. I've been pretty glubbing curious about it. Mind if I take a look? It's great. Wish I could make something like this. Never had the gills for technology. Hard to work with it underwater. Why are you here? Are you asleep too? Nope. I woke up from my nap a little while ago. Remember how I woke up and messaged you? You just had a bad dream. And I told you there was nothing to be scared of. Because there isn't. Oh, yeah, I do remember that. Why are you here now? Because, stupid, I'm dead. Jade, wake up again. Poor girl's never going to sleep again. You have to stop falling asleep. Jade, get out of bed. You de-bed. The snow is quite deep. Jade, pester John. You would like to report to John, but it seems you've misplaced your laptop. That's right, it was in the atrium when you got slapped with the stupid blindfold and all hell broke loose. You hope it's okay. It was your favorite computer and your favorite lunchbox. Jade, climb. Huh? Jade, turn around. You don't see anything. Something out there is messing with you. Good thing Grandpa taught you never to leave home without your rifle, even by accident. Jade, strife. Uranium imp. Open fire. Oh, fuck. Oh god, I hope we don't shoot a crocodile here at the stock exchange. Consorts everywhere! Huh. Dave wakes up with his shades on. It seems Rose is away for the moment. Hello, salamanders. Oh god, this place just keeps looking worse and worse. And now it's lousy with uranium imps. Which Dave is this? Boom, headshot on Dave. The worst timeline. It keeps happening! Beck, give me a hand here. Good dog. Best friend. Jade, level up. Oh, dear God. You finally hop off the lowly green tyke rung and secure your position on the somewhat respectable kiddo eclipse rung of your echelon ladder. You have a lot of climbing ahead of you. Viridian Neophyte, Narcolep Toddler, Oakley Fangirl number 1, Fallout Bloomer. Jade, thank best friend. Thanks, Beck. Good boy. So, can you talk now? What do you have to say? You think you'll try to keep conversations with Beck's sprite to a minimum from now on. Greetings. Hello. You have extraordinarily bad timing. Her guardian will not be pleased about your intrusion. Don't I know you? Yes, you do. You might want to step away from the computer. And that's why the part of the egg exploded. Not egg. Part of the seed exploded. The apple. Right. Peregrine Mendicant. Rule. You have no idea how to rule. What orders could there possibly be to give anyway? All you want to do is deliver mail. You do not want to be the stupid queen, and you don't want to wear the stupid mailbox crown. This is stupid. Dumb. White, windswept questant. Approach new queen. Your new ruler seems upset. You understand it is not easy being in a position of authority. You politely inform her that, as the queen, she is under no obligation to wear a crown. It is all her decision. She should understand that a queen is the sum of her decisions, not her fashion accessories, and no queen makes decisions alone. All wise rulers surround themselves with trusted advisors. The new queen should understand she has friends who will help her. Peregrine Mendicant, appoint royal advisor. You make your first decision as the new Prospedian monarch. The questant receives the new royal insignia. Jade, return. You return to the grand foyer. It's a bit less cluttered than you remember it being. What happened in here? Where is everything? All the globes and house guests? And the crux shooter? And Grandpa? Beck, what did you do? Has someone been a bad dog? Wait, never mind. Please don't answer that. Jade, go upstairs. You return to find your beautiful atrium in ruins, and to make things worse, your alchemeter and totem lathe were destroyed as well. On the bright side, it looks like your lunch top was undamaged. You've been dying to get back to your computer so you can touch base with John again. He's probably been going crazy, wondering about you, but it seems someone else is messaging you right now. Jade, answer Dave. Hey, welcome to the medium finally, I guess. Hey, last time I talked to you, I was asking for help, and you were just knacking at me. What was up with that, bro? Okay, I don't know what you were talking about. It was probably just some horror terror chirping at you during one of your nap bubble mindfucks. It's not the point. I just wanted to say, I saw you. You did? Yeah, you appeared for a second, shooting at an imp, and then you disappeared. Oh! Yes, I did get around during the battle, didn't I? It was really intense. Those stupid things are impossible to kill. No, you can't kill them. You'll get better, don't worry. In the heat of the fray, I didn't notice you at all. Where were you? 3 places. I remember seeing you twice before in different locations, but at the moment I'm standing in the middle of this snowy goddamn field freezing my shit off. Just wanted to see if you were cool. Yeah, I'm fine. Thanks for asking. What do you mean you remember seeing me? Was I jumping through time or something? No, I was. This is future me. One of the future me's, that is. You're from the future? Yeah, Jade, that's what future me means. John told me you've been doing some time traveling. Yeah. That's really, really awesome. It's okay. It's pretty fucking cold. I know. This is a really neat place, but it's freezing. So I'm gonna go someplace warm. Be back in a while later. Wait, Dave. Ugh, stupid, lousy, cool dudes. All right, I'm back. An hour later. An hour? An hour for me. A second for you. I ran around for an hour. Got my ass someplace warm. Went back in time. Picked up where we left off. I cannot believe how cool that is. This is me believing neither that nor its coolness. Yeah, I guess I'm sort of used to it by now. I don't think of hours going by the same way anymore. I mean, there are my hours, but not everyone else. They're kind of like private hours all to myself, while everyone else is sort of in slow motion, stuck in thick of the alpha. Huh. I don't know if I get that, but okay. But yeah, my thing is time, yours is space. Pretty different things. You get things about space. I don't. Or you will. I will? Yep. Okay, but anyway, you're right. It's cold. I have to get back inside. I wish I had winter clothes, and if I did, I also wish that my wardrobe of fire didn't blow up with all my beautiful clothes inside it. I'm so horribly unprepared for this. I've never even seen snow before. Can you believe that? Pretty believable since you lived on Guam or wherever the fuck. Also inside an active volcano. Derp, yes, Dave, that is so where I live. That is biographically accurate as it gets about me. Well, I've never seen it either, so now that I think about it. No. Isn't it great? Nah, lava's better. Lava is not better than snow. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Lava and skeletal skyscrapers all melting and shit. That's way cooler than snow and, like, more snow. You can't play in lava. It's no fun. You can only die in lava. Snow's a big chilly carpet of nobody gives a shit. Like Old Man Winter spreads his nasty mayonnaise and turns the landscape into his personal asshole sandwich. Ugh, Dave, don't. When I look around, all I see is miles of unharnessed snowmen. I'm just too damn cool to build. No, this is so lame. I'm hearing an insane and stupid guy say stupid idiot things while wearing dumb sunglasses for lame morons. Whoa, Jade, with the fucking haymaker. I need to go look for my teeth on the canvas as soon as shit stops spinning and there stops being like 10 of you. Why don't we play in the snow later? As soon as you get some time. Time, then shades. Time/shades. Let's go. Oh my fucking god. Time. I'm not going to play in the snow. Maybe you missed those credentials I flashed, which clearly stated me being too cool for that. Like, federally too cool. My coolness is named after a dead president, plus his middle initial to make it sound extra legit. I know you're joking around. You're not too cool at all. You don't even think that. Okay. Brr. Thought you were going inside. I forgot. Well, at least make some damn clothes. Something warmer. Why don't you alchemize some shit? I can't. All that stuff blew up. Blew up. Oh. Blew up? It's a long story that involves a piñata and a gun and a very naughty dog. I completely understand everything about that practically entirely. So anyway, that reminds me, I've got to talk to John. I've got to get him to make me some new gizmos, assuming that's not even possible. Don't bother, John. He's on like his fucking wind mission or whatever, getting all his ridiculous magic cyclone powers and realizing his huge blowy destiny as the chump of Shoosh. John has magic cyclone powers? Almost. Whoa, you guys are all so much better than me. I feel so lame. We all start somewhere. Remember how I was scrambling up that tower to get that egg like an idiot? What the fuck was I even doing? I was like the goddamn Pooh Bear in a tree reaching his fat fucking poo paw up to some motherfucking honey. So, even though I'm awesome now, at one point I was plausibly likened to an autistic stuffed animal. And you even knew what to do. You told me how it all worked, all Christopher Robining my ignorant ass about that egg. But I'm like, I'm a little black rain cloud, bitch. Watch me climb. So maybe you're starting out with more sense than me. Maybe. In any case, Egbert lost his computer and game disk, so he can't do anything for you anyways. Oh no, did he lose it with a magic cyclone? Probably some shit like what's happened, but you're not completely screwed. We just have to think outside the box here. We do? Yeah, honestly, I figured we'd have to do something like this, so I guess here we are doing it. Doing what? Well, you're my server player. Yes? I need you to deploy something first, in my apartment. In a few hours, I'll go back there and we can continue this. A few hours? Yeah, as in a few seconds. I'm back at my place now. Fastest hours ever. Yeah, now deploy the IntelliBeam laser station. But that costs so much grist. No, it costs practically nothing. Check out how much I've got now. Oh my god. Jade, deploy the laser station. What does this thing do? It's mostly pretty stupid and useless, but it'll come in handy here. It reads captcha codes. On the back of cards? Yeah. But can't we already read those? Some are too garbled and complicated. The human eye can't decipher them. It needs sophisticated scanning technology, the artificial intelligence to figure it out. But isn't the whole point of captchas that only humans can read them? And not robots? Yeah, well, that's why this is so dumb. I guess some captchas are too incomprehensible because the game thinks it'd be too cheap to let you duplicate things, like an anti-piracy measure. So the solution to the anti-piracy measure is to override the anti-spam measure. Anti-spam? Well, yeah, that's what captchas are for. And they're on the back of cards for a really good reason. Because God knows the last thing you'd want was some webbot being able to figure out the code for like a potted plant. That'd be fucking mayhem. Well, yeah, obviously. But in order to effectively cheat here, we've got to open Pandora's spam box and release the laser station into the world with its leering IntelliBeam. Now no captcha is safe. You'll have bots signing up for email accounts and duplicating potted plants and shit. Oh no! Basically, robots are in control now, which is good news and bad news. The bad news is they're all porn bots, and they got loads of provocative material they're dying to share with us. What's the good news? That's also the good news. Dave, I still don't know what you're actually doing here. What's it look like? I'm duplicating my server disk. Oh, to give to John? Nah, I told you. We're not bothering John. He's got shit to do. I'll just install it. But you're already Rose's server player, and John is mine, not to mention I'm yours. Can you really be a server player to your own server player? Don't see why not. We gotta get creative here. This game's already so far off the rails, and what else is there to do but improvise? But I thought that John sort of had to be my server, you know? Well, he was. He got you in, didn't he? But now he's not. Change of plans. Time to roll with it. Dave, read the code. Well, you're from the future, right? Don't you know already if this works? Yeah, more or less. I just never really studied how it all went down that closely. I just figured when the time came to sort it out, right thing to do would be obvious, like it is now. Managing the loops is a balance of carefully planning and just rolling with the most moment decisions, and trusting they were the ones you were always supposed to make. By now, I'm pretty used to having my intuition woven into the fabric of the Alpha timeline. Pretty smooth, Dave. Yeah, I know. Shades for everybody. Dave, duplicate the disk. This will be the disk I use for your connection, while the original will stay bound to Rose's connection. So you'll be the server for both of the ladies? You just keep getting smoother. I can't handle all this smoothness. Well, technically, I'll be your server, and past me will stay as Rose's server, which is to say, present me. Well, the one in the black suit. Oh, I guess that makes sense. You can keep managing her for a while, until she sort of checks out soon, becomes totally useless, then you can start hopping around time like I did, make a ton of money and stuff, and eventually become me, and become your server player. Okay, I think I understand this. Yeah, see, it's not hard getting the hang of it. In the meantime, I'll kind of loiter around this time frame to help you out for a while. Yes, thank you, Dave. What do you mean Rose will check out? Don't worry about it, just some future stuff. I need you to go downstairs. Okay. Jade, go downstairs. I'm just going to cut right to the chase and upgrade your alchemitor so you can avoid a lot of bullshit. I'll give you some codes. You can punch cards and slip them into jumper blocks, which are really the exact same codes you first gave me when we upgraded my alchemitor, which seems like hell a long time ago. It does, doesn't it? Yeah, but it kind of literally is for me. How long? A few days, I guess. Okay, that's not that long. Whatever. Dave, deploy and upgrade. Yay! Jade, oh my god, hurry and knock on my stuff. Go, 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 go! Hey, calm down. Just because it's snowing outside doesn't mean it's Christmas just yet. There's still plenty of things to do before we bother with that sort of nonsense. Take a deep breath, put the cards down, and relax. Dave, wake up. You already woke up when Jade fired her rifle a foot and a half from your eardrum, and then disappeared. This idiot here is knacking it up with your eye shades. Someone's pestering you directly into his brainless reptilian face. Dave, retrieve eye shades. Step off, man. You decide he can keep the sword, though. Doof. Dave, answer Rose. Hi there. Knock, knock, knock. Don't mind me. I'm just waiting for the guy in the pile of sharp objects to wake up. The glasses are talking again! If you don't stop knocking, I will turn you into a thorn bush. Hey, what just happened? You fell asleep. Orange Bird Dave killed some monsters and flew away. Jade fired a bullet and an imp and vanished, and then you woke up. Yeah, so she's here then. Yes. Is she okay? What was going on there? Yes, she's fine. I guess I should catch up with her. You already are. I am? Future you is. Ah, okay, time travel's involved. That's all you needed to say. Everything's cool, under control. How was the nap? Weird, kind of boring. I was in your dream room for a while, spying on you, being all creepy and dream duplicitous and shit. It's okay. I was being similarly wake duplicitous. What's with your book collection, or dream book collection? All your books are so bizarre and terrible. No, my books are great. I can recommend some good titles for you next time you're asleep. Nah, but yeah, I understand defending your collection. I guess if you were in my dream room and talking shit about my awesome dream portraits of the Dream Stiller and Dream Snoop or whatever, we'd have to have a fucking talk. Did you do anything on the moon besides rifle through my belongings? Such as remove your shades and turn your gaze ringward by any chance? Oh, yeah, it did. What did you see? Horrible things. Horrible terrible? Yeah, it was like peering through the dark portal of an eldritch red lobster and scoping its all-you-can-eat seafood buffet, and I saw them. Their voices became clear. What were they saying? Couldn't really focus on anything specific, but in totality, I'm pretty sure it was like a plea for help. That's good. No, it was disturbing. So I slipped my shades back on, went and perved up some sleeping girls' room to take my mind off it. It means they're reaching out to you. Oh god, why would I want that? I'm not about to get molested by calamari with fucking teeth. Use your powers and like stroke a mummy's paw or some horseshit and open a dark channel. Tell them to keep their lecherous flagella to themselves. You're going to have to help them, even if you don't like them. They're being massacred. Presently, already, and still to come. What's that mean? It means time doesn't really work rationally out there, nor does space. But that doesn't change the reality of the threat. Who cares if they're getting killed? They're hideous and obnoxious. You're underestimating the nature of the threat. At this point, the threat isn't to our session or any given universe. It's to the perpetuation of reality itself. You wouldn't be saving them, per se. You'd be saving everything. Oh, okay. Cool. I don't know. To this, I don't know. This always meant to me that, like, the horror terrors are just everything inexplicable in the universe as they sort of breathe creativity into us. We get these mysterious ideas. There's this thing in the air. I don't know what it is, but I'm going to try to talk about it. And so if the horror terrors are destroyed, that sense of imagination is lost. They've revealed some of their secrets to me already and given me a few errands to run. This is why you might have observed some unusual behavior from me. Oh shit, you're kidding. No, really, are you serious? I didn't even notice. Fuck, mind equals blown. Once these convulsions of explosive laughter subside and finish rocking my very foundation, I might point out that you haven't really been as astute as you're implying. You've deliberately fogged your vision your entire life with ironic eyewear while awake, and while asleep, though perfectly alert, you've chosen ignorance to your surroundings. But now that you've seen them, you have a choice to make. Okay. They will only tell me so much. They would like an audience with the Prince of the Moon as well. We are like the emissaries to what lies beyond this small bubble in their unfathomable dark foam. Durst skirts its edge, and during the lunar eclipse, we graze it, and that's where their intent for us becomes clear. I'm doing my part, but they have a mission for you as well. What am I supposed to do? Listen to them. My understanding is they will teach you how to navigate the unnavigable. The result should be a map. Like a treasure map? No, something a little more astronomical, like a star chart with no stars. Hence the challenge. Why? To plot a course through the furthest ring. Plot a course to what? The power source of the first Guardians. Oh, right, the green sun. Okay, wait, sorry, I mean the green sun. My bad. Yes, that's much better. What's the deal with this thing? I mean, aside from giving Jade's dog his devil powers, and by extension, I guess, Jack. What's the deal with it? Yeah. I don't know what there is a deal with it. I don't know that there is a deal with it, beyond the deal you just described. It is what it sounds like. A huge sun out in the literal middle of nowhere, and it's bright green. It is simply the green sun. How big? I need a sense of scale here. Is it like the size of our sun, or bigger? Or is it like only as big as like planet fucking Jupiter? It is nearly twice the mass of our universe. Okay, it's pretty fucking big. See how important that contextualization was now? I know how fucking impressed I should be. I mean, holy shit, that's fucking huge. Happy I could help. So, okay. Make a map to this thing, with the help of 1,000,000 rambunctious gross tentacle mutants. And then I guess we go there for some reason? Yes. Why do we need a map? Can't they just tell us what direction it's in? Point a spaceship that way? Blast off to adventure? No, the geometry of the furthest ring is too complex. Remember, its space-time is labyrinthine. In fact, it's not really accurate to call it space-time at all, since it is outside the domain of any created universe, where those properties might have been instantiated and stabilized. I can kind of get that time is messed up there, with like loops and causality paradoxes and shit like that, being the night of time here. I'm not really sure why navigating this space would be a problem, though. Space isn't my thing, remember? Was it like full of wormholes or something? It depends. The greater the distance you travel through it, the less reliably time flows, and the more time you spend in it, the less reliably space behaves. Time and space aren't as different as you might think. I thought you weren't supposed to know shit about either, seeing as you're the seer, whatever that means. I think it means I'm supposed to know shit about the big picture, which includes tidbits like that. But the inside of my shoes stay free from the grit of the minutiae. Fair enough. So I take my nap and fly to this thing? No, I do. Okay, you fly to it. Then what? That depends on if John is successful. You mean with the quest you're sending him on? Yes. Is there anything you can do that's not sending dudes on quests? Nothing whatsoever. So he's got to get the cancer out of Skya, right? Yes. The tumor. Yeah, so what's the tumor do? I mean, the tumor. Jesus, can we stop with the fancy colored text bullshit? I guess so. I thought it was more fun this way. Well, okay, you can keep doing it then. Thanks. Black, the tumor, black. It's a quite large growth on the center of the battlefield. He won't be able to remove it without fully realizing his abilities. Okay, cool, so what is it? Can you promise you won't tell him? It would probably make him more nervous than he needs to be if he knew. Okay, I won't say anything. Just tell me. It's a bomb. It is set to detonate precisely when the reckoning ends. This is how long we have to put this plan into motion. What the hell's a bomb doing in there? Could be a feature of any session not meant to bear fruit. A means to wipe out a null session rather than leaving it lingering in paradox space for eternity. Or it could be a mutation specific to our session. I really don't know. First time for everything, I guess. Seriously, where'd you get all this info? Did you get it all from the gods? Are these just a bunch of orders you're following? Not exactly. They've urged me in a certain directions and guided my exploration. I've obtained some answers from them, but ultimately this idea is mine. Plus I have other sources. One in particular has been quite illuminating. What? I've been referring to him as an informant when people ask, which isn't often. You mean a troll? No, it's a man who exists in another universe. He says he wants to die. Sounds like a really credible dude. Sign me up for trusting everything he says immediately. Only as credible as the omniscient tend to be. Oh, so he knows everything. Yeah, I think that's what omniscient means. But maybe I'll ask him about that, since he's the omniscient one. Even if he is omniscient, which he probably isn't, what if he's just lying? He says he doesn't lie. For some reason, I believe him about that. He's a very convincing fellow. Why does he want to die? He no longer has a purpose now that he's done everything required to summon his master. As a first guardian, he's completely indestructible. Well, almost completely. Wait, what? His power is derived from the same source as Earth's guardian, and conveniently, that of our nemesis as well. Okay, I get it now. When John delivers the tumor, and I do mean the tumor, I and I alone will navigate the furthest ring, and I will destroy the sun. By which I do mean the green motherfucking sun. And in case it wasn't clear, I won't be coming back. Whoa, fuck? Suicide mission? Are you serious? No bullshit. That's not happening. Hey, look, suddenly everything we just talked about was useless because it's time to make a plan that doesn't fucking suck. Let's not be so dramatic. I was talking about my dream self. She's the one who won't be returning. Oh, that's fine, I guess. Those fuckers are all kinds of mad expendable. Way to leave me hanging there. For someone who's saying let's cool it on the drama, the whole I won't be coming back thing is a pretty theatric bombshell for future reference. That's true. Your outburst was pretty sweet, though. Yeah, I know. So when I do my thing, make this map, which I guess is just like a solid black piece of paper, it's gonna be fucking stupid, isn't it? If there's one thing you have more of than us, it's time. So whenever you like, as long as conventionally speaking, it's quite soon. All right. So dog it as long as possible, then travel back to about now and go to sleep. Sure. If you have trouble going to sleep, maybe you can ask your patron troll to trick the telepathic one into putting you to sleep again. What? Each of us seems to have a troll infatuated with helping us. Haven't you noticed? No. What about the psychopath who's currently helping you? Oh, yeah, Terezi. No, she's cool. Isn't that camaraderie blossoming into some sort of interspecies something? It's blossoming into an interspecies partnership, an incredibly shitty cartooning. What do you mean, get her to trick someone into putting me to sleep again? When did that happen? Just now. Who did that? That would be John's patron troll. God, fucking trolls. Too many of them. Who can even keep track of this shit? Which one's yours? Is it the absurd juggalo one? That'd be fucking hilarious. There's a juggalo troll? Yeah, see, that's what I mean. Well, she's contacting me now, actually. Oh, okay. Well, I'm suddenly not interested so go talk to your fairy god troll. I'll be over here paving the way for your elaborate dream suicide. When I feel like getting around to it, I mean. Thanks. Later. Rose, answer your fairy god troll.